And I'm also here to tell you why I'm no longer, at this moment, an independent adjuster. I am currently a staff adjuster doing something totally new. I've pivoted within the industry, and I'll tell you why and what led me to the decision to give this a try. So just hang around and we'll get right into the video. Okay, y'all, so believe it or not, I am nervous. I haven't done a YouTube video in about 5-6 months, but I'm glad to be back. A long form video anyway. I've been doing short videos here and there, but I'm back. Your girl is back. You saw the title. I'm no longer an independent adjuster, but I am still adjusting. I've pivoted into a staff position and into a different form of adjusting. Okay, so I got my notes here. I don't want to forget anything. I don't want to leave anything out. I want to explain to you guys how I got here and why I was gone for so long. Okay, so you all know my 50th birthday is coming up. If you follow me anywhere, you know that I'll be 50 next month. Leo, August 15th, right? So when my deployment ended in December, I decided to jump right into my academy. So I jumped right into my academy. Things were going good. Don't mind the microwave. Like, I have a busy house, right? That's my mama. She got up, she in the kitchen, she cooking. So that's another reason, y'all, I haven't been doing a lot of recording, because my house is busy. I'm a mom of 7. 5 of my children are adults and live independently of me. But I do have a set of twins that's still here. My children and my grandchildren are in and out. And sometimes it just gets hard to find the time to record without interruption, unless it's late at night or something like that. So I'm gonna push through, get this video done, and I'm just gonna push through. No excuses. It's not gonna be perfect. So if you hear my grandson, which I'm babysitting on the 4th of July, in the background, just forgive me. This is real life. Okay, so I am now, my title now is a commercial inland marine adjuster. Okay, so I basically handle cargo, big rigs, trailers, different things like that. That's what I do. It has been a doozy, because I know I teach this class called policy interpretation. And it's kind of funny to me that I've gotten into a position where I've handled like 8, I'm in and out of 8 different policies with about 8 different carriers. Y'all, it is a lot, because with your standard, processing claims as an auto adjuster, property adjuster during CAT and different things like that, things have to be in order, but everything doesn't have to be in policy language. In this position, everything has to be in strict policy language. When we report to the carrier, we report in reports. It can take you upwards of an hour, hour and a half. As a newbie, it took me 2 hours to get through a report, right? So, and that's how we build. We build everything we do. We do reports. It's something. It's different. It's new to me, and it's very different. So that's what I'm doing now. Why I decided to step away from being an independent adjuster at this moment is because my last assignment, y'all, I worked 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, and I stopped taking care of myself. To make a long story short, I stopped walking. I didn't eat right. I just sat there and I did my job. Now, y'all know I took vacations and I moved around a little bit, but I just stopped taking care of myself, and that's nobody's fault but mine. Yeah, that's where we at. So my hours now are 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. right? 8 hours. 8 hours a day. It's salaried, 6 figures. And that's the 6 figures come with the potential to earn bonuses on the number of claims you've closed and the number of billable hours that you've attained. So that's how you can earn that extra to get up there. I have not attained the billable hours, but I did hit my closing ratio of 12 claims closed in a month. And that's the first, they have different tiers. So that's the first tier, you get a certain amount in the second tier. How's it going? It's going okay. It's a little frustrating because for me, I'm finding it difficult to just, hold on to each policy. Every time I get a different policy or different claim assigned to me with a different carrier and a different type of policy, I have to go back and refamiliarize myself with that policy. And being new to it, it's just a lot. Claims is a lot anyway. So there's no easy claims assignment. There's no easy claims staff position. I feel like this would be a little more, would flow a little better if I was maybe trained on one policy for a week or what have you, but I went right into multiple policies. So yeah, that's a big deal, having to interpret that policy. When I accepted the position and decided to do this, my mindset was, hey, I enjoy doing claims. I still want to make my money, bring in an income, and different things like that. But I don't want to work 50, 60, or 70 hours a week, 6 to 7 hours a day. That deployment was my first deployment ever working a year and a half plus on an assignment that long. I tell y'all all the time, I got into adjusting working 5, 6, maybe at the most 7 months a year, and then I would take the rest of that time off, and it would be downtime for me to, recuperate and spend time with my family and work on my other businesses and stuff like that. So that was the first time that I was on an assignment so long, and it burnt me completely out. Then I jumped into the academy. I went to NACA and everything was going good. Then I went to the doctor. Okay, I'm gonna tell you some of the things that I got diagnosed with, and then some of this stuff I'm gonna talk about in independent videos because it was a lot and it was heavy. So when I came back from NACA, I decided to start my checkups and different things like that. Went to the doctor, blood pressure was fine. That's the one thing I monitor and stay on top of, right? Walked out of there feeling really good. They had done blood work and I got to waiting on the results. My results started coming back in. I was anemic, my iron was low. Not a big deal. We know how to fix that. But then I was diagnosed. My A1C was through the roof. Like through the roof. I never had any trouble with my A1C. It was through the roof. Pre-diabetes, like right there. You could really say I'm diabetic, right? Or, I'm type 2, which means it's reversible. Chronic kidney disease. My GFR number was dropping. Like I went to the doctor in February. It was one thing, went back a couple weeks later, did blood work. It had dropped again. And I'm thinking, because between that time of getting tested, I got on metformin, which really helped me with my A1C and my pre-diabetes. But then I got to researching, like, what in the world could start affecting my kidneys so quick? Because my mama is in end-stage renal disease. So I know all about it. Her GFR is like in the teens, right? So I know all about that. I decided to take myself off of metformin. Went back to the doctor. She was like, okay, let's stop taking metformin. Little did she know, I had stopped taking metformin 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks prior. And I had started taking a supplement called berberine, which really did me really good. We did blood work. My kidney function had stabilized. It didn't go back up. We're going to check it again next month after my birthday, but it did stabilize. So that's my primary physician, right? Those are the things, the chronic kidney disease, diabetes, all that crazy stuff. Oh, and my blood was showing something funny. Like my platelets and my whatever it is. It was just crazy. And we were concerned about that because I have a history of leukemia. My brother, my biological brother, same mom, same dad, passed away with leukemia. So that was like, I had to go see a hematologist. Imagine walking into to see a hematologist and it's saying, welcome to the cancer center. You know, that was like, and I did it all by myself. I didn't want nobody with me. I just wanted, like, I like to get in my zone when I have things like that going on and just handle it face on without seeing the worry in my children or my husband's faces, right? So that checked out, but I do have to see her every year. I have to see her every year, but that was good, thank God. So then we move over to the lovely gynecologist, right? The lovely gynecologist. I mentioned that I had postmenopausal bleeding. We did a pap smear, y'all. So after the pap smear, it came back fine. But she wanted to do, because of the postmenopausal bleeding, she wanted to do, what is it called? Hysteroscopy. I'll do a whole separate video on that. That was a doozy. In office, didn't work, so I had to have a hysteroscopy, DNC, in the hospital. That didn't work. That's a whole story. I'm gonna make a video about that. But yeah, so I just had to step away, get a routine down, learn this new position that I'm in, and start taking care of myself, right? And still be there for the people that's in my academy, that was in my mentorship program. And so that's where I've been. Do I think I'm gonna be in this position very long? I don't know, y'all, but I'm really giving it a really good try. I'm giving it 100%. But what I do find is that I've been an independent in or CAD adjuster for so long because I like the chaos of it all. I like watching the storms roll in. I like watching the predictions. I like when you're called into assignment, just the chaos and the just, it's called CAD, catastrophe, because that's what it is. And I find that I'm fueled by that, and I really get enjoyment out of that, and get enjoyment out of helping people when they've lost, so many personal things, and some people, they've lost loved ones. Like, I like that. So right now I'm a staff adjuster working 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. I have benefits, but I'm still getting used to it. I think I started in March, July. So I'm approaching my 4-month mark, right? So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's why I'm no longer at this moment an independent adjuster. I have a lot of videos lined up for y'all. We're gonna talk about the different types of adjusting. There's more to adjusting than just being a cat property auto total loss adjuster. There is so much more to it. Like, you can pivot within the industry, right? If adjusting is what you do and what you thrive off of and what you enjoy. So I wanted to keep this short and brief. I didn't want to bore y'all, but yeah, y'all, that is why at this moment I'm no longer an independent adjuster. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or any videos you want me to do, drop them in the comments below. I'm gonna drop a video a week about adjusting, and then if I want to do my videos about my health and different things like that, I'll do that separately, because I know a lot of y'all are here about adjusting. But when you're a CAD adjuster or an IA and you're working 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week, you might want to check out those health videos as well. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.